Hi, I'm Nate Eddinger, founder and principal of Woven Prosperity. I love making these videos to answer questions you have about your finances. For today, I thought I'd approach it a little differently and give you 4 questions I think you should be asking and know the answer to. While these may seem like simple, familiar questions, it's surprising how seldom people really think about them or give them the right importance. And these questions are not age-specific, meaning they're going to be important no matter where you are in your life. So let's get to them. Question 1. What are my most important goals? What's truly important to you in the short term and the long term? I encourage you to make a list and really think about these goals in detail. For example, if you have the goal of retiring, what does that actually look like? I also encourage you to think about value-based goals, such as personal growth or helping others or making a positive impact. And have fun with it. I always enjoy envisioning goals, and I hope you do too. Question 2. Am I on track to save for my most important goals? I realize this can be a difficult question to answer, but the more you quantify things, the easier it becomes. And when I say quantify, I mean give realistic dollar values to everything. What will each of your goals cost? Put dollar values on them. How much do you have saved right now to reach those goals? How much could you save each month to add to that? Saving consistently over the long term is one of the most effective ways to reach your goals. To take it a step further, you may want to consider having a financial planner like me create a comprehensive financial plan to run the numbers, to see how you're doing, and to come up with a realistic strategy. Question 3. Am I or my family prepared if there's an unexpected crisis? Whether you're single, sharing your life with someone, or have loved ones who depend on you, it's important to have a plan in place in case you face a hardship or crisis. And I'll give you a few ways you can do this. One is to have a rainy day fund set aside, perhaps in a savings account. A common rule of thumb is to set aside enough to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses, but you should find the amount that's right for you. Another is to consider if you need any types of insurance coverage, and this will vary depending on your circumstances. For example, if you're self-employed, you might want to consider disability insurance. Or if you have loved ones who depend on you, you might want to consider term life insurance. Also, it's very important that you have some sort of estate plan in place to make sure that if something happens to you, your assets go to your loved ones. Or if you have a medical emergency, they know how to care for you. Question 4. Do I have a sound investment strategy? This may also be difficult for you to answer, so here are some questions you can ask yourself. Are you investing with your goals in mind in terms of how much they cost and how much time you have? Are you comfortable with the risk you're taking through the ups and downs of the market? If there are issues that are important to you, such as the environment or human rights, is that reflected in your investments? If you have multiple accounts, are they working together towards the same strategy, or are they working against each other? And importantly, do you have a way of measuring how well your investments are doing, regularly and consistently over time? That's the only way you'll really know how they're doing. So those are my 4 questions. I suggest you give yourself a comfortable, quiet space and a little bit of time to think about them. And if you're in a relationship, talk about it with your partner or spouse. You'll probably learn new things about each other. I'm also sharing a worksheet to help you with this, so feel free to click on the link for it below this video. If you found this video helpful, I encourage you to share it with your friends, family, and coworkers. These questions are important to everyone. And if you need help, feel free to contact me. I can assist you with all these questions and guide you on a solid path to the future. And I'm happy to help.